Good, good, good. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so some live tarot tonight. We've got something a little bit different. I've laid things out a little bit differently. Hopefully you can see me and the cards and your comments. So let's see if it's going to work. That would be really nice. I'm just having a look to see if we've got any messages coming in here. Okay, not quite. We'll get there. Okay, so what I want you all to do tonight is, you're welcome to say hi, you're welcome to say hello, and that would be really lovely. But if you've got a question, if you could type the letter Q in front of your question, I will know it's a question, and not just conversation, I think is probably the best way of actually putting it. So that's what I'd like you to do. And going forwards, I hope that works. And then it's going to help me find your actual questions instead of scrolling through conversations. Not that there's anything wrong. Hello, Fiona. I'm very well. How are you? Good to see you. What are you up to? Look at that. Got you up on the screen there. Isn't that snazzy? Okay, let's make that a wee bit bigger. I am well. So, looking great. How are things, Fiona? So if you've got a question, just put Q in front of your sentence, then I can answer your question. I don't know if the notification came out tonight. It's a bit rushed. We've got builders in, and they were brilliant. They were working to the last minute, but it's like, you normally go home earlier than this, and I need to get ready. Oh, lovely. She's done it. Fabulous. So let me just do that. Okay, so what do I see in the near future for work, please? Okay, do you see that, Fiona? Can you see your comment on there, my darling? Hopefully you can. Okay, so, yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so add that to the broadcast, and we'll come back to all comments. So I've got to get used to this too. Right, hi, happy Easter. Look at this, isn't this great? We've got a different system. I hope it looks neat. Can you see all the comments clearly? Happy Easter to you as well. Okay, so let's make sure that we've got that. Brilliant. Hope it's looking good and it's not smudgy or messy or anything like that. If it is, just tell me and then I can try and sort it. Okay, so Fiona, let's have a look for you. What do I see in the near future for work? Okay, let me mouse mat, move that out of the way. Hello, look. Look. I'm going to have to remember to scroll there. So, anybody that's got a question, just type the letter Q in front of it, and then I can find your question really clearly. Hi, Nicola T. Okay, let's move those out of the way, and hopefully you can see all of that. Jolly good. Okay, right. Fiona, you are a Capricorn, okay? And what's coming up, this is the card for Capricorn, by the way. It actually looks as if you are going to be able to balance two things. Number one, I feel that this will be teaching or training in some sort of way where you are the trainer or the teacher, okay? The other thing I feel that you are juggling is, first of all, I feel that this may be something that involves doing something online, okay? So I've got teaching and I've got online for you. Now I feel that the online stuff is paying you money because it feels as if it's digital, okay? So that might be ebooks and files and PDFs and books and hard copy books and all this kind of thing. And that is where I see that you are making money. So you seem to have lots of ideas, okay? They're more than just ideas, they're passions of yours. And you're going through a massive transformation. So I feel that what you're trying to achieve work-wise is to kind of get a job as in that is stabilizing your finances and your outcome. And the second part of it looks to me as if it's actually getting yourself going with a passive income with all your digital products and your hard copy books, etc. I feel that you'll crack it June, July of this year, but you certainly will start to feel that you are earning money from your digital products by late September. Now, I feel that there is teaching position that I feel that could be imminent, and I feel that that is something that might actually take you away from home because of the cards that we've got in the middle there. But it's only short term, okay? And you could navigate it and negotiate it a little bit differently. So yeah, I actually feel that that is what's going on for you, okay? So thanks for your question, Fiona. I hope that helped, okay? I love your Easter picture, Nicola T. How brilliant is that? Really, really brilliant. Love it. Look at that. She's adding it to the... Wee! Brilliant. Okay, hopefully I'm remembering. Oh, thank you very much, Fiona. You're welcome. Okay. Right, so yeah, we're putting in... Hi, Delilah. How you doing? Yay, look at that. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, if you can put a Q before the actual question, might not be so busy because it's Easter, isn't it? So happy Easter, everybody. I hope you're all really well. And here we've got Elisa Manzini, so that's brilliant. Okay, no problem. It's one of those things. I've just got my moderator coming in saying, oh, I can't get anything coming up on the actual moderator, the restream chat. So not to worry, Tony, it's fine. Okay, have a day off. So you're being lazy on the couch. Good for you. Good for you, Delilah Rose. That sounds brilliant. And why not? Yeah, there is just one thing with this. I think I need to make my frame a little bit, what would be the word, longer, so that we can see newer comments coming in, unless I'm not going to mess with it, don't want to mess with it. So this is what I see, folks, but can you see already it's starting to come in? So yeah, you've got a day off, that's wonderful. So you're being lazy on the couch, quite right too. It's a beautiful day outside today, but I was making thumbnails for YouTube. I wanted to actually, I always do it at the last minute, and well, one of those things really that I always feel that I've got to kind of do it sort of fresh, and I decided I'm going to do a batch of them. So I've been working on that today, and I've got all my Friday ones done. I've done about 90. That should see us in to next year, which is great. And I have I've yet to start on the workshops that we do, of course, on Saturdays for the tarot training. So it's been a funny old week. We've had builders in. There's been lots of wonderful things. They've worked amazingly. We've had a new floor going in. Turning off my aircon. But of course, it's a bit messy and difficult to actually navigate. Right, okay. So, okay. Hi, lovely. Okay, right, let's see. Any plans for Easter? Really not sure, Nicola. Really not sure. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Jean Marie. Thank you. Happy Good Friday to you too. Yes. I'm really not sure. I had hoped to perhaps sit outside at some point, but that will depend on a lot of things. So Sunday, I think the builders are not in, so that might be a bit of a chance to just slow it down a little bit. But there will, of course, be things that I've got to do and clients. It's been a very busy week with clients, and yeah, I've had a bit of an eye injury this week, so I don't know how I've done it. An insect flew into my eye, and it's like boom. It's not been great. So yeah, wasn't sure whether I'd show up tonight. I don't mean to do the show. I just mean in person. I was going to put the cards on the table, and Teddy said, "You can't do that." Like, why not? I don't want to put makeup on. My eye hurts, but it's all right. I've been to the doctors, so I don't know. Is the answer to that? Yes. Yeah, let's do that for you. Hello, Sapna Sharma. Please ask your question. Ask your question, I beg your pardon. And new here, how does self feel towards me currently? That's brilliant. Love that. Sapna Sharma, please do. Delilah Rose, I've got yours in there. Happy Good Friday. Yep, right, okay. I think we've got some favourites here. So here's some questions, okay? Can you see I'm able to flick that? This platform is brilliant, okay? So let's go for this. So and Fiona, so that's good. Right. This is just making things so much easier for me instead of me getting in a flat. And I can kind of almost think and talk and have a chat with you instead of going, oh gosh, what they're saying, what am I doing? Lovely. So yeah, I thought it might just be a tad slower. So Elisa, this is for you. Okay. So this is the question. Right, let's have a look. And if Angela's watching, who helps me with all my social media and designs, even though I have to do a lot myself, Angela's been responsible for making things beautiful. Maybe she could look at this frame and see that I need to actually make this longer here on this side of the screen. I'm pointing as if you can see it. So that we've got a longer chain that we can see instead of my logo underneath there. Okay, so right, you're dealing with releasing your karma. Any actions you can take to take it any further. Your cards are pretty much saying, and you are going through a healing right now. Okay, we've got that with the Star card and the Queen of Cups there. Okay, but in answer to your question, Elisa, okay, I actually feel that the cards are saying you need to slow it down a little bit. And I've got that in two places here. Look, this is about standing still and this is about standing still. So possibly what's needed right now is the opportunity to let it resonate with you, okay? And the Lovers card is very much connected with, yes, it is the Lovers, but its key sort of planet is Mercury, and that's all about communication. So perhaps you need to talk, and if you don't feel comfortable talking, or you can't find somebody that you feel will give you impartial advice, then you need to write it down. In actual fact, I think because the cards that I'm seeing, it might help to actually be around somebody who can help you with some training, slowly, maybe to train in another area so that what I'm feeling is you're focusing a little bit too much on what's going on with you. And I feel that what you need to do is focus on what's next. Do you see? That's what the cards are saying. So a helpful way of doing that is to maybe find a mentor or somebody that you actually feel incredibly comfortable with that would give you that impartial advice, Lisa, to be able to say that you are moving in a direction. It's almost as if the cards are saying, don't dwell on what you've done really well. So now, because of that, move forwards. And then as you move forwards, I think that you are releasing very well, actually. I know it feels quite sensitive stuff, okay, quite emotionally driven. And, you know, some of this is to experience the joy of that. Don't just feel it's all doom and gloom, because it's not, okay? So that's what I would actually sort of say is coming up for you there. So just bear with me on that. Let's go back to all comments and let's see. Right. Okay. Don't know if that makes sense to you, Lisa. Okay, right, we've got Christine. Welcome, welcome, Christine. Thank you very much. Right, Christine, I hope you subscribe. Please subscribe. Why? Because A, it helps me keep making free content like this to help others on their journey, which is what this is all about. And it allows you on YouTube to be able to press the bell, doesn't it? So when you press the bell, you once you've subscribed, of course, you're in a position then to be notified when I come on or give some more information on a video, so you won't miss anything. Or you can watch it on the catch-up if you're busy like we all are. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So, let's have a look. So we're into favourites, okay? So, Christine, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So, can you see now? It makes it really nice and clear. And for me, and for you guys, to see what questions are up there that I've marked. There's more. There's a lot more. But I can divide them up. What do you think, Delilah Rose? Yeah? Nicholas said she liked it. I actually feel that I might mess about with this box a little bit and just cut it a bit differently. Okay. And the cards I'm using are brilliant. They look a bit bent. They're brand new. Well, I'd say brand new. They are for me. I've had them in the last year. They are a plastic deck. Yeah. So they are plastic. What's great about that is you can wipe them clean and not ruin your deck. Okay, so Christine, let's see. What do we need to know about Sal? Okay. Aha, okay, so 2 cards of communication coming in here for you, Christine, okay? I feel that Sal will speak to you in some way, almost directly by putting things on the table, as it were. I've got that here, okay? So it's grounded by almost kind of saying, look, and that comes from these cards here. I'm a bit stuck about sort of knowing what's going on here, and I'm not going to rely upon tittle-tattle or gossip or social media or anything like that. I feel I've got to come straight to you, and I'm going to put my cards on the table, as it were, and kind of ask you directly. And I don't really get that much about feelings, Christine, and the reason I'm saying that is this is about the thoughts, because we've got swords going on here. So there's a lot of thinking going on. And the thinking is, I want to move forwards. I feel a bit stuck in the situation right now, and I want you to move forwards. It's almost as if you two have encountered some difficulties. And I feel those difficulties have been in communication, Christine, because of the things that are coming up. I'm going to flip back to comments. Maybe you can let me know what's going on. Oh, that's so brilliant. You are wonderful. All of you putting Q. I absolutely really helps, like I can't tell you. So, yeah, let's see. So, Nicola, if you see anything in the comment box that I miss with a Q, you can just kind of flag it up and let me know. Okay, so I just need to make sure that I've got a star next to that. So, done that one. So Christine, I don't know if you want to comment on that, my darling. Okay, let me know. Okay, is this helpful, by the way, for you all to see the comments? Aircon back on. You know, I walk around and Tony was laughing at me earlier because it's quite warm out there, I guess, but in my office it's not. And I was walking around with my coat and my jumper and my t-shirt, and I come up here because it's the 3rd floor, and oh, goodness me, it's warm. Okay, lovely. Okay, so Christine, you're not commenting back, so I'm going to move on. Okay, so let's just have a quick look. Darla, can you get a love reading? and personal. Astrid, I've got you. I've got a star next to that. Yeah, okay. Right, so let's move it on to favourites with Q. Alright, so Christine, done that. You're welcome, by the way. Right, this feels much calmer because I can see the comments. Sometimes I wish I could hear you all chattering. It would be lovely. Can't have it all though, can you? Anyway, happy Easter, everybody. I really do mean that. Okay, so I am going to take that off the screen, and let's now. Who's next? Delilah, I know it was you. Okay. Right, what's the rest of April got in store for you? Okay, halfway through. By the way, it's my brother's birthday today. Sean, if you're watching, happy birthday, my darling. Hopefully next year I'll be there for your birthday, and we'll do what we normally do, which is have a million things that we want to do and have to make sure that we pick one of them and stick to it. So Sean, happy birthday, and lots of love. I spoke to you earlier on WhatsApp, and we'll catch up on a phone call perhaps tomorrow, so that you actually get to do everything you want on your birthday. But if you're watching, I do hope you've had a lovely day, and I hope it's been everything you want. So best wishes to my brother. Okay, who is an Aries? Okay, if you want to actually star sign of you and the person you're asking about, truly helps, you know. So, because Delilah, I know that I've read for you personally off the platforms that we're on at the moment, and I've forgotten your star sign, so my apologies. And if you type it now, probably let's move back to all comments. Let's have a look. You want to know how April's going, don't you? Okay. Nicola, you're an absolute star, Nicola T28. Thank you so much. Right, okay, how is the rest of April going for you? Okay, let's move back. Nicola, you're speaking to Tanya. It's brilliant. It's going really well. Thank you. Okay, Delilah, I'm sorry. Okay, I feel that it's a time of focusing. Okay, I feel that you're having to really focus on work at the minute. Okay, in order to be able to kind of navigate your way forwards, you've become a little bit more an authority in work, and that's actually, you're learning your craft, as it were. So although it may have felt like, oh phew, you know, it's taking all of my energy, no matter, you'll get into the swing of things. And I feel that well, actually, I know you asked about April, but I feel that things are leading up to some great ambitions of yours, possibly about moving. And that's coming up here, okay, or wanting to buy a property or renovate or modify a property in some way. That's what I feel, that things are going to start moving in that direction. Now, it's your thoughts and it's your emotions. Actions won't come until June, July, and things will start to consolidate for you between July, August, September. Okay, got that very, very clearly, because we're running into some really good stuff. Everything you want to actually happen will start to feel like it's happening, as in June. But I think that now is the time of getting your head straight, focusing on what you want. You've done it at work, that's absolutely fine, but I want you to actually think about doing it as you in your personal life, and you need some time to yourself. So what you're doing today, sitting on the couch, is brilliant. I think that's what you said. Brilliant. And when you do that, you might think, oh, I've wasted the day. You haven't, because everything's calming down and everything's settling. And then when you get up to do something, your best ideas come because you've given your brain that absolute rest. And that's what it's about. And you're absolutely gorgeous, Delilah Rose. I do appreciate you supporting us and coming in as often as you do. And it really, really is appreciated. Doesn't mean you have to. Don't feel under pressure for that. When you're here, it just makes my day, as it does with all of you that kind of keep showing up. I'm just so touched. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. It's been let's say that again, a tough couple of years of having to leave a team and having to learn how to do things on my own, going my own way, and making mistakes and picking myself up and dusting myself down. But the one thing I absolutely love is feedback. And if you're coming back, that speaks for me, as in feedback that what we're doing is okay. And if it's not, I want you to tell me, because I've run a business, and you run a business by going, fix that, sort that, change that, do this. So that's what I'm talking about. And I put your comments in blue. Can you see? With my logo colours, because these are my colours, so they're my brand colours. So yeah, we're getting swish. I'm learning, you see. Before I'd have put anything up there, you know, ooh, a bit of red, bit of blue. But it's all those kind of things that I'm talking about. So it looks like a really good month, but I don't think you'll see the product of that until, take it easy, wherever you can actually have downtime, you're going to get your ideas flowing. Okay, so that's brilliant. Okay, right. We did that one. So I'd like to ask, let's do this one. Sweet fairy-ish. I'd like to ask about the attraction that I feel for this man. Of course. Welcome, welcome. Please do subscribe and press the bell so you're alerted when I come on, which is Fridays, usually about 5 o'clock, give or take. It's running almost, going to be later than that tonight, but it's like, no! We want to try and stay on time. And that was not because of me. It was builders. I couldn't get up the stairs. Well, tiling, you see, it's like not supposed to walk on. I'll walk in the middle. Not as heavy as I used to be. It won't matter. That's what she says. Anyway. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, folks, there used to be a ting, ting, ting or clonk, clonk, clonk. When comments came in, I have switched that off. I didn't even know that you could. So it's only when somebody said, oh, I can't bear it. But it feels a little bit lonely because I used to be able to hear, you know, that there was a comment coming. Don't worry, I'm watching the screen as much as I can. So, sweet fairy-ish. You want to ask about the attraction that you feel for this man. Well, I feel that this is somebody that has a lot of fire in them, and I mean that in a nice way. It feels fire is action, okay? So that's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, and we are in the time of Aries. Look, it's showing that you two will actually start to talk, okay? I feel that this might be quite ordinary stuff to begin with. It doesn't feel immediately as if this might be romantic, but it could get there, okay? Because it feels as if this person has left a gap in their life and is healing, and I feel they've moved on from something and even maybe relocated, okay? So they've been unsettled is what I'm saying. But they're healing, and that time is passing. It's not quite there yet. It will be, okay? I feel the cards are telling you June, okay? Where are we? April, May, June. That's when I feel it will become something of the romantic. If you can settle for the fact that you can connect in conversation and spend time together with no pressure, maybe, you know, that's really hard to do, but keep it to the back of your mind. It is what it is. I'm doing what I can, and you know what, let's just see. If we get on, we get on, you know. Let's not define it by calling it a date. Then it'll go beautifully, okay? Because I feel he's interested in what you've got to say, and I feel that that's because you're quite a refreshing change, balanced. You're balanced between the practical and the emotional and the logical and the intellectual. So there is a sense that this person wants to create something with you. I get that coming in here. Okay? So I hope that helps. Right. Now that was Sweet Fairy Fish. Thank you so much. Okay. Right. Let's... Okay, I'm going to go back to all comments for a moment. Okay. Okay, right. Looking for the cues, sweet fairy fish. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Please let me know that you're subscribing as well. That's great. Okay, right. Okay, it is. I was going to say we've got a lot of YouTube rather than Facebook. Not to worry. So, right, I'm going to just get rid of that one because you've rewritten it beautifully for me. So thank you. So cards for you, reading for you, Mahendra. Lovely name. And I love the guitar. I used to play. Quite good. Well, you know what? You could get by on 3 chords. Most of the best songs got some basic chords. So, yeah, looks a beautiful guitar as well. Just looking at that. Right. So your Aries and Sun is Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Happy birthday time, Mahendra. Happy birthday. I think tonight I did my little thumbnail with symbol and the glyph for Aries because it's Aries time. So I want to keep using that, so look out for yours. And wherever you can with your question, if you can, let me know your star signs. Even if you think I know them, I'll forget. So that would be great if you do. Sorry. Eating ice. Sorry. Okay. Do beg your pardon. Right, Mahendra, your current situation that's surrounding you with your Aquarius, who is Sonal. Okay. Feels to me as if, when I look at Sonal, that Sonal is either nostalgic, reminiscing, or offering the olive branch of sorry, okay? Like an apology, or come and play. I want to spend some time with you. And that's what I'm getting, okay? It feels also as if something has been difficult for Sonal at home. And possibly, it's not as black and white as perhaps you'd like it to be, okay? But look, the foundations of your reading are here. Always are for everybody. This is the foundations, okay? And anybody that wants to learn tarot, there's my logo on the right, Learn Tarot with Tarot Courses.online with Anne-Marie. That's my new logo. I hope you like it. And if you look at the one on the left, you can see my tarotwithanne-marie.com, where you can have a reading with me personally if you want to actually have a private reading and go into real depth, because I put out 44 cards for you, 22 pairs, okay? So you've got all those things that you can get. But my point is, you can check what I'm saying with the, when I teach tarot and I run a team of over 250 psychics, believe me, this is the foundations of everybody's reading. And it tells us what's propping up your life or what's the roots of what's going on in regard to your question. And so the Justice card is balance, harmony, but it's also relationship, okay? And because we've got the Knight of Pentacles there, it's telling us that there is a relationship, but although Sonal is Aquarius, there is a deep, what will I call it, grounded or earthiness to Sonal. And she needs stability, okay? So the feelings I'm getting at the moment are, and I hope this will make sense to you, Mahendra, okay, that in order to be in a relationship, she needs security. And it's not of the financial means. It's a home. It's, I feel that she very much wants to be with you, but it feels as if there's an obstacle here to domestic matters, such as home, and where you're going to live and how it's going to be paid for, and maybe you're training, because I feel that maybe one of you is training and that's actually holding back the pennies and meaning that pennies will come later, and that for maybe the home, etc., will come later. So there's almost this feeling of hesitating because of security, and that security is not about being a gold digger. If it was, I'd tell you. That's not what this is about at all. Okay, so I'm just going to flick back to the comments. I've done that one, so let's look at all comments. Gosh, where are we? Okay, Indigo. Okay, brilliant. We're getting some great stuff here. Okay, Handa, I don't know if that makes sense. If you want to type now. Otherwise, I will actually just kind of move it on. I hope that helped you. Okay, thank you so much for including the star signs. Super helpful, because you didn't appear in the 6 cards that I laid out for you as an Aries, but the aspect of you came up as being very much a very fair individual. There's an aspect of Libra in you, and there's an aspect of Taurus also. Likewise with the Aquarius. Okay, so moving on, let's go into favourites, and let's see where we are. Okay, I don't know who's next, so I'm just going to go in order. So here we go. Indu. Get a general career read for the rest of April. Thanks a ton. Oh, Indu, how lovely. Thank you. Hope you've subscribed and pressed the bell so you can join us when we do lives, as I'm doing these days. I haven't done many recordings for quite some time now. Don't get the time, but I feel that the lives are helping you all, and even the actual results on YouTube are signifying that that's kind of what you all want. So that's what I'm giving you. If it changes, then we'll navigate differently. So, Indu, general career for the rest of April. Super. Okay, I feel I need to stop there, and I change to the Groovy Wave deck. Now, let me move that there and that there. I've got another fabulous couple of decks that I want to use, but I need to do an unboxing video, and just haven't had the time to be able to record that. That's one I will be recording. Once I've done that, I can use that deck. And it's very similar to this from Tarot Collectibles. They do some gorgeous decks, as you can see. So, bear with me a second. Let's just, I hope this isn't going to ruin it. Yes, it is. See what I mean? Shouldn't have touched it, should I? See? Okay. I shouldn't have touched it. Shouldn't have touched it. Oh, what am I like? Okay, so I just wanted you to be able to see the cards a little bit more. So I'm going to have to get up and sort that out above. But for now, we'll go straight in. So, general career. All right. I feel that the foundations of your reading are talking about the fact, itchy nose, surprise. Foundations of your reading, I beg your pardon, are talking about the fact that I feel that you're going down the path, or want to go down the path, or are in the process of self-employment, okay? And if you are in self-employment, it's all about the communication. If you are driving towards self-employment, it's all about the communication. So either way, it's communication, communication, communication with who, what, where, and when, okay? It feels like I want to go back to March with you, and I feel that you had a bit of a tough time in March, okay? You had to really work hard, and to the point of being disappointed and feeling a little bit sort of battered along the way there. However, April is much, much better because you've kind of completed that cycle, okay, Indu, and those disappointments are moving away. Now you can focus upon the mistakes and how you've put them right, or the difficulties that you've navigated and how you can put them right. And I feel that what you want to nurture and have been creating, the two things you need to kind of focus on It's almost as if you've been shown, don't do that, and don't do that, and don't do that, okay? And now you're being shown, hey, it's time to start going in a different direction and start moving in the way that you should and focusing upon what makes you happy and what's going to pay off, because you've got the World card here. So you are at a point of being able to complete, and you did ask specifically about April, okay? So generally, I feel that you're on your way towards making things happen with your self-employment. Definitely it's all about communication. Yes, I feel you're a bit of a star there. Look at you. Fabulous, okay? But you've been a bit disappointed. And it's saying emotionally, I feel that you're going, oh, not sure now. Don't dwell on it, okay? Because, look, it's all looking good. And as you look here in the card, there's a bridge and there's the rainbow. And you can just use those cups, which are joy and happiness and emotion, and getting, I feel someone's coming in to help you, by the way, okay? And that could be a Gemini. All right, and Gemini would actually be perfect because the Gemini can really make things happen. Financially, you're making it happen. That's here, okay? And it's money that you're earning. It's not money that's coming your way for free. So this isn't about a win or anything like that. You're carving out money that you earn yourself in the way that you're going about things. So thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's move on. Thank you. Right, oh gosh, what happened there? Think. Right, what did I do? Let me go back to all comments for a moment. Okay. Right, I just bounced a comment somewhere. Right, here we go. Astrid. Okay, there's about 15 minutes left, folks, so whatever I've got now is probably it. So I've not really been able to interact with all of your comments tonight, and I'm not playing my usual reminder of please subscribe, because I don't mess with what I've set up. If you wouldn't mind, I'd love you to put some comments on there of what you think of being able to see the comments. If it's helpful, if you prefer it as it was, because unless you tell me, I can't do it. But I think that that's a little bit helpful. Anyway, I've sorted it all out now, as you can see, so that I've got different aspects coming in. And, you know, I'm not showing you all of the messages because I want to focus on your questions, but at least you got a chance to see it. Okay, so how does Leon view you? Ooh. Ace of Cups, very good. Okay, look, I think what I'm getting here is you might be in for the long haul here with Leon, okay, because of the first card that came out. Ace of Cups, there's a romantic interest, okay, it's budding, all right, but I also feel that Leon is somebody that's a little bit restricted right now. There's something going on here, either in his work or maybe either the boss or father is putting some pressure on him, okay? And you might go, well, what's that got to do with me? Everything. Because in actual fact, he's irritated, frustrated, and not having a great time of it right now. So what you need to do is actually focus on the fact that he does have an interest towards you. That's really come out here, okay? And you know, he feels frustrated about knowing a little bit more about you, by the way, because again, the foundations here are saying, it's almost like this guy doesn't know if you're in a relationship, Astrid. Okay? I don't know if that would make sense to you. That's what I'm getting, okay? And I've got loads of air coming up. So that's Aquarius, that's Gemini, and that's Libra, okay? So those are the times when we go into Gemini where I feel that this will really switch, okay, and go into a much better place. And again, you'll go into an even better place together where I feel that things will really start to happen for you, as long as you're talking and as long as you're clear. Because if you're not clear, he's going to lose he's going to lose interest in the respect of, not with you, but with what you're saying. Okay, I really hope you heard me there. It's not with you, it's what you're saying. So if you're dithering, he'll be like, oh, I'm switching off, I'm not listening. And that could then cause tension between the two of you. Okay, so look, something's starting. Okay, let us know how that goes, Astrid. We're here Fridays. Hope you've subscribed and ring the bell, and then you'll know. We're here around about 5 o'clock UK time. Okay, brilliant stuff. So, whoops, I've done that one. Sorry. Done that one. Right. I need to get that one off the screen, don't I? Sorry about that, folks. Am I on the right track to achieve all my goals? Can I get a love reading? Darla. Hi, Darla. You're welcome. Let's jump in. And then next will be Sajita. And if there's any more comments there, I won't have time. I'm sorry. It's going to be an hour. I sometimes have more than that, but it's been a tough week. And the lights, etc. I told you I've got an eye injury. It's medication for that, but it is a bit sore and it's giving me a terrible migraine. No, I'm not going to show you how red it is, but it really is. Okay, right. Darla Dennis, great name. Okay. A love reading. Okay. Seriously, there's so much water around this reading. How gorgeous. This is all about emotions. And Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups tells me it is about love, okay? I feel that there is somebody that you are wanting to come back from the past, okay? Somebody who had a lot of depth. Somebody that was queen of your heart, and somebody that, in actual fact, it feels as if they had to travel. And you had to sit and sort of wait on your emotional island to see what would happen next. Now, that person is coming back in. However, I'm pleased to also say there is a bit of a choice going on here because we feel there's somebody new coming in too. Okay? Somebody that I actually feel will probably creep into your life, looking at this, in the time of July. Okay, so we may have got a little way to go, and it could get confusing for you, Darla, okay, because you've got somebody from the past who kind of went off to do their thing and maybe had to travel, maybe for work or something like that. Somebody that I feel that you connected with intensely. But you know what? You've kind of got your independence, and due to that, Darla, it feels here to me as if the emotions of what's going on here are indeed making you feel a little bit more grounded, because you've got somebody here in the cards that I actually feel is a real nature lover, all right? If you look at the cards, a lot of it's outdoor, but specifically here, I feel this is somebody that loves animals. This is somebody that loves, the outdoors, plants, nature, the sea, the mountains, everything and anything. So I think your head could actually get a little bit confused with both. But what a great position to be in. Okay, I don't think it's difficult. I think it's actually about you being given almost two opposites, believe it or not. Okay, so hope that helps you, my love. Okay, right. Moving on, Sajita. Am I on the right track to receive all of my goals? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Gosh, I feel a bit lonely without hearing the pop to say that somebody's typed a comment. It feels really quiet, and I know that sounds so silly. Did you mind it awfully? I liked it. It's comforting to know you were all there. I know I can see your comments, but also know that I'm trying to focus on just your questions. I feel that I'm not paying enough attention to what you're chatting about, but we're trying it out. We'll see. It's the first time that I've put the comments up there. Okay, right, so Sajita, are you on the right track to achieve your goals? Most certainly, yes. You've got ones going on here. Ones, perfect, okay? Death card showing you're going through a massive transformation right now. You're leaving a lot of things behind. You are focusing on what you need to do. You're moving in the right direction. I also feel that you've got a mentor around you that's really helping here, okay? Knight of Wands, this is somebody that I actually feel is a person that will get things moving for you and keep it all spicy and on the move and keep changing tactics. And yes, you are on the right track because the right people are coming in, okay? And Wheel of Fortune, yay, with the 9 of Pentacles. So you're manifesting beautifully, and you're manifesting material things that you want, things that you felt were not coming into your world, things that you felt were blocked or weren't actually happening. So yes, you are definitely on the right track to achieving all your goals. I don't see any problems at all. They're great cards. Action, and manifestation and materialization. Excellent. Okay, so Grav, got you next. Sorry folks, if anyone else has typed, I've just not had the chance. I will come out of this when I've done these 3 so that you can see how you all are. Okay. What is Cushy thinking about you today? Ooh, lovely card, King of Cups. These are some great cards for you, Gaurav. Okay. I can't actually comment on what Cushy is thinking. Why? I don't have any cards that tell me about thoughts. I can tell you emotionally what she's feeling. I can tell you what she's finding difficult, and I can tell you what the foundations are. So, sorry about that, but just being honest, okay? So, really, I think what you've got going on here is that Cushy is feeling that, well, there's a feeling that she's lonely, okay? And there is a sense of missing. I'm missing. I feel alone. I feel away from you. I feel that I can't reach you. It's almost like she feels unable to communicate with you, okay? However, all right, I feel that that's just temporary, whatever that is, because we've got great cards here of communication. Feels like one of you might be studying, or if not both, okay? And yes, I think that the feelings here are about just feeling she's missing you. And that comes through very clearly in the first 2 cards there. We've got Temperance card saying she feels an emotional island. She's feeling that you could be king of her heart, okay? But it is also saying that she needs to be stronger to be able to navigate the difficulties that you 2 are faced with. And that could be to do with your current sort of situation, because there's something here of how you earn your money or study that is going on. Okay, so Gaurav, I hope that helped. Okay, Tanya. Oh gosh, that would take a whole reading, Tanya. Really, that is not going to be answered in quick snapshot. Sorry. We'll look it up, but seriously, you're not going to be able to. That's a whole reading. We need to know star signs and a whole lot more. So, look, I'm just going to say, if you're focused on S, let's just see what the cards are telling you about S. I can't answer that question. Sorry, darling. Not because I won't. It's impossible. I'm not able to put enough cards out. I don't know either of your star signs. It's just not going to help, okay? So let's just have a look at what advice you're getting, okay? So you've got Temperance and 9 of Cups, okay? Okay, I feel that your question is quite simply, it's a yes. So it does feel like S will be getting married, okay? Cards are actually showing it's manifesting. We've got the 9th and the 10th month here of this year. Who? No idea. Okay, sorry, just not coming in here. and we would need much, much, much more cards because we don't know who S is. It's just a letter. It's not really helpful, and I don't have star signs or anything like that. Okay, so sorry, Tanya. It might be, I think you're just asking something that needs a personal reading of great depth in order to be able to answer that correctly for you. So I'm not going to turn around and dress it up for something that it isn't. Sorry about that, love. Sorry. Okay. Right. Jean Marie. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay. Right. Now, I can then look. Now I can see all your comments. Whee, lovely. Elena, Victor, Raspberry, I can't actually fit you in tonight. We're coming to the end. Jean Marie is the last one. Chan Chill, hi. Sorry about that. Hina, sorry. Maggie Upton Todd. Oh, lovely to see you all. Night night, Fiona Redford. See. Yeah, as long as you post, Sagenta, it's if you put the Q there, I'm able to actually do that. And at the moment, just one post is great, you know, but you can chat amongst yourselves. That's what this is all about. So, right, Jean Marie, I'll just go and shuffle these again. Oh, nice. Jean Marie, are you Virgo? And Virgo is 23rd of August, 22nd of September. Okay, so just be interesting to find out if you are. I'm going to have to put that little sort of tap back on so I know that when we've got a comment, I know that you all hated it, but actually it's really quite, it feels awful without it. And if you hated it, let me know you hated it. So can we have some votes on that? Just let me know. That would be great. Okay, next two cards. Right, okay. The next few months for you and your husband, okay? Jean Marie, I've got Virgo here. I get the feeling that's you. I feel that you're making things happen. You're carving a lot of things out right now. Work is starting to come your way. Yep, you're Virgo and he's Gemini. Fabulous, fabulous. Can't clarify that in the way that I want to, but I will bring it up on screen in a minute. Yep. She's letting us know. I need that. I need to be able to have a longer box. You see where it says Learn Tarot Courses .online. And Marie, I want to be able to drop that down because as I'm scrolling down, I'm stopping at Elena, and unfortunately, unless I lift that up, and I don't think it's going to do it, I can't get the bottom comment in, which is annoying, but there you go. Right, so it's worked so far. We've just not got the last comment in. Yes, it feels as if finances are looking quite good and quite healthy, particularly up to the end of the year. And in particular, I feel that you'll be able to enjoy something gorgeous around the time of your birthday, Jean Marie, okay? So that special time of Virgo, it feels here as if things are really going to be good, okay? And honestly, everything in your cards is actually saying, the past and all of the difficulties that you've had, which is here, okay, that's a thing of the past now. So we're moving forwards into a little bit of finance, a little bit of work coming in the right way for both of you. I feel that you're able to, well, it feels as if you're able to be a bit more decadent. And I get the feeling that you're able to travel a bit more. I feel that you're able to buy things that you've waited to buy a bit more. I feel that you're not having to be so careful. That's what I'm seeing. So everything is changing. And you've got the Four of Cups here. It's almost as if you go, oh, I don't believe it. Well, actually, that difficult time, you can only be like that for so long. And you've had it a bit rough. Okay, so it's understandable that your belief system might be in question, where you're kind of going, I don't know. You are incredibly spiritual. Yes, I feel that you're incredibly hardworking. It even looks like you. Love it. Okay, so honestly, Jean Marie, I would say that the next few months are actually looking as if it's happening. You've cracked it, okay? Despite the difficulties and the Wheel of Fortune and its past, what has gone and finished, it's over, yeah? It's really one of those times where you've got the niceties, you can take time, you can buy the things you want to, you can take a bit of a break. It's easing up because you're being provided for. And there's a little bit of luck coming too. Okay, so maybe you'll win something as well, but it's paying off. Okay, so everything's really looking good there. All right, my love. Okay, right now then, I am going to say thank you so much for all these lovely comments. Can you see? Yeah, you see that coming in. We've not really got anybody from Twitch coming in. That could be because I've changed the settings in the destination of I set it for the UK because I'm from the UK and I thought it'd be nice to see if anyone comes in. We had a lot of Americans coming in from there, so you can see what I'm saying, how I got into such a pickle trying to work out. Oh, Elaine, how are you? I missed you. I don't know if you asked a question. If you did, I'm terribly sorry. You like the new format? Brilliant. Lovely comment there from Fiona. Elisa. How brilliant's that? After her reading, she's saying it sounds brighter than she expected. And it's making a lot of sense. That's fantastic. Oh, gosh. Look, I know I said there was one, but Sapna, I missed you, didn't I? Somehow. I know that others came in, but Sapna was right there at the beginning. Yeah? Gaurav, you've missed your reading. What are you doing? Gaurav, you're going to have to go back. I've done your reading. Pretty sure. I have, haven't I, folks? Yeah? Okay. Right. Sapna, I was finishing, but I realised I really did miss you from very, very early on. So there's always the chance. I mean, it wasn't many, but it was helpful. So I'm pretty sure I did, Gaurav. You're welcome. Gaurav saying thanks for the reading, ma'am. I have been called ma'am. Not necessary, but just nice because it's different, isn't it? Okay. Can I ask you something? Thank you for if you like the new layout, Jean Marie's actually, you're welcome, Jean Marie. That looks gorgeous for you, by the way. Really happy to see that. Okay. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay. Victor, sorry I missed you tonight, and I really was hoping that I've got somebody coming in. You missed the pings. I think I want to bring the pings back in too. makes it feel alive. That somebody said, oh, I can't bear it. And you know, when I'm editing, I actually think, it's a bit of a pain. How much for a reading? That's nice. It's free on here, just as in because I do a quick snapshot, Rosemary. Okay. I'll bring it back. Thank you. I felt lonely, feel soulless. Okay, Rosemary, if you want to go on my website there, tarotwithemmary.com. Yeah, here it's free. I'm just doing this. Yeah, but Rosemary, jump onto YouTube. It's probably a good thing to do. Why? Because you can subscribe and press the bell and then you're alerted. On Facebook, you can miss things. So many things come up on Facebook, whereas I think that, well, for me, I just feel it makes more sense. I finished for tonight. Yes, you can have readings, paid readings, of course. I'm a professional tarot reader. Okay, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've run a huge business and I've gone on my own recently, the last 2 years. I've trained people, I've taught tarot, I teach tarot now, I do all of that. You're missing the ping, so am I. It's making me feel so alone. I've got nothing. It's, you know, I could hear it going bing, 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 and I knew you were that. Now I'm kind of going, what's wrong? Okay, I'm going to reset it in Ecamm. Okay, well, we tried it, and it's just definitely not for me. I'm feeling lonely. Okay, so Sapna. Hello, my self-named Rita. I have any future with M or not? Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. You've got some really cards, and really good cards, I beg your pardon. You've got Pentacles and you've got Wands, okay? And the letter M, well, you know, I actually feel he may be a fire sign. Okay, very, very positive cards. Things where I feel that you two are able to work together and manifest things together. That's here. And your worlds are actually harmonizing really well because you're both in action. Okay, both doing different things, but your communication's there, your action's there. You're able to also take time for yourselves. Okay, so you've got your own independence. So this relationship will work. Okay, yeah, you do. And the home card's there. So it actually feels as if your person is turning around and saying, okay, got to think about making a home together. And that Knight of Wands, 2 cards there about home and moving. Love it. Okay, ping, ping. Right, okay. Let's, Rosemary. In answer to your question, if you actually went into my website, Tarot with Anne-Marie, or tarotcourses.online, as you can see on the left and the right there, okay, you can see it advertised. Right, 10 minutes does actually start from as little as £15, and it goes right up, as in for the time that you book. Okay, so a half an hour reading is £45. But here every Friday at 5 o'clock, you can ask a question, and I give you a little mini reading. Okay. No, I won't go into the big details. You've seen me tonight, perhaps. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. It depends when you came in viewing. You can watch it in the playback. Where somebody asked a question, it's like way too much. There's no way I can actually answer that because I don't have enough details to be able to give you a proper answer. And, you know, you're asking way too much on a little bit of a reading and with just an odd letter. Not telling anybody off. That's not my thing. But it's like, well, come on. I think I give you very good value for money. Rosemary, sorry, wonderful to have you along. I love it. We normally have this little ting, 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 ting to tell me that I've got a message. And it sounds like ping pong. I think that's why Nicholas put that on there. Fabulous. I finish Gawari next week, next time. Yeah. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope to be back tomorrow, depending on the builders and what time they finish. So it will probably be late, around about this time, 5, 6 o'clock UK time, something like that. If I cannot make it, I will do it on Sunday. But Rosemary, you know, you're welcome. Go and have a look on the YouTube channel. You can actually see how I read. But here, do join us, because why do I do this? First of all, I'm promoting myself, aren't I? Secondly, you know, you probably think I'm a really nice person. Well, somebody was nice to me once, you know. many, 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 many times. It's all about giving it back. And it's all about helping people to find what they're looking for. And maybe I'm part of that journey for a short time with you, and maybe you're part of mine. Okay? I've had some wonderful customers that have come to me as a direct result of this, and they've been fabulous. And that's what's keeping me going, because as I said, I had a big company and I had a lot of backing financially to do that. So it's a bit different when you're on your own. I don't have a team helping me, and we're not splitting all the revenue to actually shell out and do whatever will have to be done. Well, it's just me paying for it or doing whatever. You get what I'm saying. But you know what? It allows me to do this, and I love it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. My face is really hurting at the moment. I've had a bit of an eye infection, so ta-ta. I'll see you tomorrow or on Sunday. Happy Easter if you can't tune in, and you are welcome to watch it on the playback. Thank you so much for all your comments. And what we need to try is send a heart or a smiley, just as in that and only that. Is that possible? Could somebody just send me one of those? Maybe a wave or a smiley, or not a comment. I know that when you put a comment or a heart, because I think they come up there on the top, but let's see. Can somebody just do that for me right now before I say bye-bye? I never just go, do I? I never want to leave you all, that's why. See, I don't know now, do I? No. Okay, right. We'll try it next time. I'll see you over the weekend if you're around. If not, see you next week. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. And thank you for watching. Have a super weekend. Bye, folks. Bye.